I call this car a gutless wonder. Now, all you RX-8 fans, don't get your panties up in a wad. I mean that in a complimentary way. It's a gutless wonder. I'll show you what I mean. Let's go for a ride in the '09 Mazda RX-8 R3. It has no low-end balls, no torque off the line. I mean, not much, not for a modern car today, but that can be forgiven. What a little tiny putt-putt motor, a 1.3-liter Wankel rotary. That's really tiny. But from there comes a surprisingly stout 232 horsepower, though just 159 foot-pounds of torque. 0 to 60 happens in around 6.5 seconds, but you gotta use most of the tack to make that happen. Now look how compact a rotary engine is. There's the alternator, that's kind of the front nose of the engine, and it just pushes back to the firewall. You can see that. That's nothing fore to aft. Now this engine, by the way, is called the Renesis. The Renesis generation has a reworking of the intake and exhaust ports. You see, there are no valves on a rotary engine, just there are big old holes. And as the rotor goes around, it covers and uncovers them, basically. And what they've done here is re-engineered it so that at no point is the exhaust port open while the intake is open. Now, other tweaks on our RX-8 R3, which is kind of the Hot Rod Club Racer version, include bigger wheels. They're 19s, so you got some good-sized boots out there. They've also got a urethane foam-filled suspension member. They cut down on the NVH, the noise, vibration, and harshness of a component that gets a lot of road input and can develop, I think, its own harmonic and vibrate its own weird way. And wrapping up the package for the R3 is this set of Recaro seats, either the most comfortable or the most uncomfortable you've ever been in. They're not enormously adjustable the way you'd find in some Mercedes and BMWs. Instead, they're just plain sporty. Now, in terms of cabin tech, our usual main mission here, you've got really a paucity of said. You can't even get navigation in this R3 version. So instead, we've got this Bose audio system. It's a good one. We've got a 6-disc in-dash changer. It boots out 300 watts, and it's got their CenterPoint and Audio Pilot technology. CenterPoint helps give you a spatial effect. Audio Pilot is a noise cancellation technology. Now, beyond that, this system's pretty basic in an odd way. There is no USB, which is the hot thing now. There's no iPod adapter. You have a basic aux jack, but that's about it. You do have Bluetooth in this vehicle, which is nice, something I don't think we saw in a previous RX-8, so that's a little bit of an upgrade. Okay, let's price this guy. The RX-8 R3 edition, the Club Racer, is about $32,600 base. That includes the destination charges, and that also includes the 19-inch wheels, the Bose audio system, the Recaro seats, the Bilstein shocks, the urethane foam-filled suspension member. That's really the package. The only option you have to play with is Sirius satellite radio for $430.